up is Supta. Bring your hips over top of your shoulder level and then spread your legs wide as you keep holding onto the feet. Visualize Swamiji as you perform Jalandhara Bandha and Mula Bandha.
परिवृत्ति कुक्षि भागे त्रिदाहि परिकीर्तितः.
The next asana is Chakrasana. Now hold onto your ankles and roll onto your back as you keep arms and legs straight, visualizing yourself as a wheel, a chakra in Chakrasana. Next up is Supta Prasarita Paramashtasana. As you lie on your back,
Uttanapadam Grouncham cha Marichim Veera.
Join your feet, keep your arms holding onto the big toes. Visualize Swamiji in Supta Paramashtasana.
Uttanapadam Grouncham cha Marichim Veera Bhadrakam.
Next up is Matsyasana. From the same position, cross your legs into Padmasana. Lay flat on your back with your arms over your head, holding onto opposite elbows. Gaze to your nose and visualize the Tower of Lord Vishnu.
Padmasanam Krutva Uttanashenam Charet.
From the same position, place the right hand over top of the left, over top of your head. Now gaze to your nose and visualize Lord Rama in your inner space in Parasharamasana.
Pratamagare Padmasana Ache Sudho Sove Bhuparipache.
Next up is Sarvangasana. As you keep your legs in Padmasana, raise your hips to the mat. Support your body with your hands at the lower back, elbows on the ground. Gaze to your nose in your inner space as you perform Jalandhara Bandha and Mula Bandha, breathing in Mudita Kumbhaka. Force the air out of the throat. Next up is Vrishchikasana. As you lay on your back, bring one foot onto the opposite thigh and pull the opposite knee up against your chest as you extend your arms up above your head and hook your fingers forward. Visual option. Now place the other foot on the opposite thigh. Repeat Vrishchikasana on the other side.
Pratamashena Sudho Shishikeshiki Sandhi Sudakhe.
The next asana is the Vrishaparakshepasana. Now interlock your fingers behind your neck and lift your legs up as you alternate, bringing one knee in towards your chest, back and forth. As you visualize Swamiji in your inner space, calmly breathe Kumbhaka.
Uttanashenam Krutva Angulibhikandara Ambadhva.
Now place your hands next to your hips and alternatingly touch one knee towards your ear, back and forth, visualizing Swamiji in your inner space in Marukta.
Shottanavatsam Siddhi Krutva Janudvayam Parjayena Karnajoho Samsprishet.
Next up is Vrikrasana. Place this around and then stand on yourself as a wolf.
Uttanasenam Krutva Padatalabhyam Bhumim Dhritva.
Next up is Luthasana. As you lay down on your back, kick your legs up and roll over completely. As you visualize Swamiji in your inner space.
Uttanashenam Pado Shira Ullanghya.
As you lay flat on your stomach, place your hands next to the shoulders and keep the toes pointed back as you contract your lips and make the A whistling sound on the inhalation, like a flute in Saradhasana Kumbhaka. Visualize yourself as a chariot carrying warriors into a battle for Dharma on your chariot back in Saradhasana.
शयनं कृत्वा नाभिं भूमौ निधाय.
Next up is Dehalyolanganasana. With the hands flat on the ground, push your body up into a plank position. Then alternate jumping your feet in between the hands back and forth. Visualize yourself transcend body and mind as you perform the Mula Bandha.
श्वोत्तानवत्सं स्थिति कृत्वा जानुद्वयं पर्यायेन कर्णयोः संस्पृशेत्.
Next up is Jatyasana. Now place your hands flat on the mat and walk around on all fours as you visualize yourself as a wise and
अथ च अत्यासनं वक्ष्ये येन जातिस्मरो भवेत्.
Next up is Lolitika Karana. As you stand with the knees bent, bend your elbows as level. You rotate your arms around your body as you open up your chest towards the sky and move your head in all directions. Next up is Tadapasana. Now tie your feet with a rope if you have one available. Then stand erect on the mat like a rod, keeping your arms at the side of your body, elbows close to your waist. Visualize your Kundalini Devi rising and curling upwards around your body. As you breathe calmly in Sahajra Kumbhaka along your spine.
अथ सर्पासनं वक्ष्ये वायुपाणाय केवलम्.
Next up is Ushtra Sadhanasana. As you lean forward and down, hold onto the feet from the front, step onto your fingers, and walk around on the mat as you visualize yourself as a camel.
मुष्टिकनिष्ठिका प्रदेशेन भूमौ निधाय उपरि पादतले संस्थाप्य.
Next up is Ashvasana. From the same position, hold onto the feet from the outside and walk around on the mat, visualizing yourself as a horse.
मुष्टिकनिष्ठिका प्रदेशेन भूमौ निधाय उपरि पादतले संस्थाप्य.
Is Kapota Nitakasana. As you stand with your feet together, interlock your fingers behind your back and pull them down in Parasha Mudra. Open up your chest widely. Lean backwards as you visualize yourself as a soaring bird diving.
पादतले भूमौ निधाय पृष्ठभागेन हस्तौ जङ्घापर्यन्तं नीत्वा.
Next up is Tala Pushpa Putam Karana. As you stand tall with the palms together in Namaskara Mudra, gently bend the knees and keep the toes pointing upwards. Simultaneously open up the palms, raise one heel off the ground, and slightly lower the waist and shoulder off the respective heel as you visualize you're holding and offering a bouquet of flowers to Paramashivam. Next up is Khadgasana. Now visualize yourself as a rhinoceros as you and jump your hands back to the feet and rise up. Join your hands in Namaskara Mudra, form the horn of the rhinoceros.
नृत्यसरतमासनं कृत्वा पादतलाभ्यां भूमिं धृत्वा.
Dhanam. Now you can hold weights to intensify this asana as you sit down all the way or as low as you can and stand back up. Gaze to your nose as you visualize Swamiji in a space.
पुनः उत्थातव्यमसिनोत्थानं भवति.
Musalasana. Now raise your arms up straight above your head and jump repeatedly as you visualize yourself as a mace.
स्थित्वा ऊर्ध्वं बाहुनयेत्.
Next up is Ucheshakasana. Now take one foot and pull it up towards your chest as you sit down and stand back up with the other leg, alternating on one. Visualize
एकैकं कुक्षौ निधाय तिष्ठेत्. उच्छीर्षकं भवति.
Next up is Parshvajanukarana. Now stand and keep one leg slightly bent with the toes pointing outwards. Hold the other knee with the arm encircled around it. Hand in a fist, pull the knee against your chest as you keep the toes pointing downwards, and place the other hand on the respective thigh with the fingers pointing inwards. Next asana is Dandavasana. Now extend both legs, both arms and one leg forward. As you visualize as Lord Shiva, sit down and stand back up. Next up is Brahmanasana. As you place one foot towards the inner opposite thigh, keep the hands hanging down and visualize Lord Brahma blessing you from within. Next up is KAILASA 3. Now stand tall and wrap the left leg over and around the right knee as you tuck the left toes around the right calf, simultaneously below the right. It's in Namaskara Mudra, using yourself. Now place the raised foot onto the opposite thigh as you visualize Swamiji in your inner space in Ekapadasana. Next up is Dhruvasana, the poster posture. As you stand on the right leg, hold the big toe of the left foot and extend the left leg out. Quickly rotate on the standing leg as you visualize yourself as the North Poster. Next up is Trivikramasana. Now stand on the right leg with the left foot behind your neck. Stand tall. If you can't bring the leg behind your neck, you can pull it up towards your chest. And sit down and stand back up as you perform the 3 steps of Lord Vishnu. And stand back up.
ग्रीवायां पादं संस्थाप्य स्थातव्यम् उत्थातव्यं त्रिविक्रमासनं भवति.
Now repeat Parshvajanukarana on the other side. Pull the other knee towards your chest, the hand and fist. Now visualize yourself fiercely dancing as Lord Shiva as you extend your arms and one leg forward, and repeat Dandavasana, sitting down and standing back up.
एकेन पादेन स्थातव्यं ताण्डवासनं भवति.
Now repeat Brahmanasana on the other side. Bring the right foot to the inner opposite thigh, visualizing Lord Brahma blessing you from within.
ब्राह्मणासनमावक्षे यत् कृत्वा ब्राह्मणो भवेत्.
Next up is KAILASA 3 on the other side. Now bring the right foot over top the knee and tuck the toes behind as you bring the arm below and place your hands in Namaskara Mudra, visualizing yourself as Lord Garuda. Now place the right foot on the opposite thigh. Keep your hands hanging down. Visualize Swamiji on the other side. Now repeat Dhruvasana, the poster side. Hold on to the right foot, big toe, and rotate your body quickly on the standing leg as you visualize yourself as a North Poster. Now repeat on the other side, behind your neck, and then sit down and stand back up as you visualize Lord Vishnu blessing you from within. Next up is Samanaka Karana. Now stand on the mat with the heels together, toes pointing slightly outwards, hands relaxed by the side, fingers point individually in this natural posture. Relax after this intense sequence of asanas. We want to complete with all the participants. We have to catch up with the time. That is why we are going through the sequence in this speed. But let us now enter into the final 100 asanas of the sequence, starting with asana. And then bring both hands underneath the knees and make a finger lock in Parasha Mudra. As you sit in a squatting position, let the finger lock touch your navel. Visualize the great sage Goraknath, founder of the Natha Yoga Hindu Sampradaya. As you breathe in Jivachala Kumbhaka, inhaling deeply, holding your breath, and moving the retained prana up and down and through the limbs of your body along with your mind. Perform the Mula Bandha and internally chant Om Nithyananda Paramashivam in Gorak Anjali Asana.
प्रथम ही बहु ये बाहुरी नीच पुनि होवे.
Asana. Now, insert your hands between the thighs and calves, then wrap them around behind your butt. Squat down and hold your hands behind as you keep your chest upright. Visualize Swamiji in your inner space. Next up is Bhairava. Now bring the feet together and sit in a squatting posture with your heels touching the perineum. Hold your hands behind the back and sit upright. Gaze to your navel and visualize Bhagavan Kala Bhairava, the Lord of Time.
दो बग की थलिया की माहिली को और मिला जी फना पानी उकड़ मोड़ वैसे.
Next up is Varahasana. As you squat all the way down to the ground, keep your feet together, the toes apart, bring your elbows up close to your head, and join your palms behind your back with the fingers pointing downwards in Anjali Mudra. Gaze towards your nose as you visualize yourself as Varaha, the boar avatar of Lord Vishnu, in Varahasana.
पागथली की माहिली को और मिला जी फना पानी उकड़ मोड़ वैसे.
Next up is Tripurantaka. As you keep your heels touching, hold on to the jaw and then raise the same level as you visualize space and perform the Mula Bandha.
आर्षिद्वय सम्मील्य स्थित्वा नितम्बं जानु प्रदेश आनीय.
Next up is Bakasana. As you place your hands on the wide, place your knees on the back of your arms and lean forward, lifting your feet off the ground. Now visualize yourself as a crow as you balance mid-air in Bakasana. Next up is Sushtanga Kapali Asana, another inverted posture. Set yourself up in front of a wall if needed. Now place your hands flat on the mat, shoulder width apart, bring the crown of your head to the mat, your knees onto your arms, raise your hips up and cross your legs into Padmasana. As you gaze to your nose and visualize Swamiji in your inner space, perform the Mula Bandha.
आसन को गुण कपाल आछो होई.
Next up is Guptasana. Now sit in a kneeling posture. Keep the toes flat. Sit in between the heels as your toes are touching behind your body. Gaze to the nose. You're now sitting in the secret seat with Paramashivam and Guru. As you perform the Mula Bandha, internally chant Om Nithyananda Paramashivam in Guptasana. Place your hands, fingers wide, body up straight. And this asana should be performed to purify the 7 chakras. If you need support, from Vrikshasana, bring your hands and feet. Now place your hands flat on the mat, shoulder width apart. Step your feet.
पार्श्वभाग
Next up is Sarvapasana 2. Now lay down flat on your stomach. Next, Sambanasana. The toes pointing. Asana.
कराभ्यां पंकजं कृतिकुर्परयासु दीहि
As you visualize protecting your base.
भ्यां
Extend your hand in front of you. Place your forehead. Gaze to your nose as Vajra, the weapon of Indra, symbolizing your indestructibility. Great. Hipjasana. And striking the ground. As you realize how powerful as a ram.
संस्थितो भूमौ ताडयेत्
The next asana is Ajrasana. Now place your hands as unborn, existing for all eternity.
संस्थितो पादद्वयमन्तराळे कृत्या मस्तकेन भूमिं स्पृशेत्
Gaze to your nose as you visualize Swamiji in your inner space and perform the Mula Bandha, returning to Ujjayi Pranayama.
पूरब
Establish the place your fingers in front and move your body, move your arms up, down, left, right in all directions, giving massage to various different joints and muscles of your body.
मध्यात् सर्वमंसयित्वा
Next up is Garudasana form. Garuda flying Lakshmi on his back.
गोरुभ्यां धरां पीड्य स्थिरकाजोद्विजानुना जानुपरिकरद्वन्द्व गरुडासनमुच्यते
Backward. Right. Bring your hands and buttocks on. Gaze to your third eye as you visualize yourself residing in the blissful space of attention.
हस्तयुग्म पादयुग्मं
Manukasana too. Press your tongue up against the looking. Visualize yourself as Uddiyana Bandha and Mula Bandha in Mandukasana too. Toes with the heels together. Heels. Place your palms on the ground in front of you. Fingers touching base of the hand.
भणा मेलर समशरीरनी काटहरावे नासा अग्रदृष्टि को ल्यावे
Arms underneath. Lock your lips as you inhale through the right nostril and exhale through your mouth as per your capacity in Vishraka Kumbhaka. Perform the Mula Bandha in Makadasana.
दोवो पकदली संपुट आने तिनकी पृष्ठि भूमि परिठाने मूलद्वार एड्यां परिन्यावे मोड़ा हाथ ऊंचा टहरावे
Sit on your heels. Keep your knees wide and off the hold back as you gaze to your nose and embody diamond-like strength in your spiritual community. Janasana.
वक्षे जतिरो भवेत् त्वयं बद्ध्वा हस्तौ चेत्
Next up is Kurmasana. From the same position, place your hands on the knee, your upper body and neck stiff like the shell of a turtle. Gaze to your nose as you visualize yourself as a turtle with a stable body and next up is Yogasana. Perform Yogasana. Now fingers inside, outside, towards your thigh, and visual oneness, Advaita, with your Guru.
घोड़ा वामौ भौ
Arms straight and push your hips as you tilt. Visualize yourself as a camel.
दण्डग्रन्थिदाढ्य संविबाधयिषु पुमान्
As you gaze to yourself as a lotus.
वेडी संपुट करे सोले मूलद्वारितरिधरे फलापानि उकट होय वैसे बहुरी पिष्टि
Form. Next, with the hips even far.
दण्डग्रन्थिदाढ्य समान्
Keep your boon from Paramashivam as you Paramashivam your inner spirit. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham internally, continuously. is Vara. As you keep your and the toes, lean forward and bring your head.
जनानि आसनानि निकट
Next up is Mundasana. Knees, place your forearm with the your hips at the shoulders. Extend your legs as you can visualize yourself as a breathe calmly through your Mundasana.
Mundasana
Knees and gaze into the knees. Hold your head with your hand. Inhale through your nose as you exhale. This gaze to your nose and inner. Viparita Shalabhasana. You can hold weights. If you want to intensify this asana, lay down on your stomach.
भेरुण्ड नामके गण्ड भेरुण्ड सहिते शीर्षदण्डासनं तथा.
Next up is KAILASA. Now place your hands next to your hips with the palms facing down. Well to ultimate.
कपालं भू पादौ नये
Feet over top of now on the mat behind. There's a free open dove.
स्थित्वा चरणौ भूमि
Is Chatakasana. As you sit, bring your chest down. So keep your hands with your forearms sturdy and vision sparrow as you. Next up is as you keep your forearm, raise your and drop
प्रतिमाङ्गिरिवार्षि
next up is Vrishasana. As you Kumbhaka, pause fully, shorts, holding and then exhaling slowly again through the nose. is loka with your hands flat on the mat in front. Lift your knees and legs up off the mat. Cross the toes of the heel with the right
वृषासनं भवेत्
asana on the ground and sit on the left heel as you keep the right foot flat, knee on the respective knees. Grahasana as you squat with your feet flat on the mat. Bring your elbows under the thighs and wrap your hands around. Gunasana on the other side. Sit down on the right heel, the right toes tucked. Hands on the knees. You want to intend pose with the heels up and the knees off the mat. Place your perineum on the heels and your hands on the respective knees as you visualize the ground. Opposite elbows behind your back. Visualize Swamiji in your
पानी होए जैसे दोबो एड़ी गुदानी वैसे
straight. And visualize you around the feet like a start. Next up is Kuku. As that upwards into the hand. Do this again and again as you visualize yourself as a rooster.
हस्ततले भूमौ कृत्वा पादतले च ऊर्ध्वमुड्डानं कृत्वा भूमौ पतेत्
Next up is on the mat. Raise your hands, stand, and move around on the two hands, dancing. Come free of all inhibitions. Place the other hand on your neck as you visualize
महादेव कुञ्जरासनमुत्तमं करेण उत्तिष्ठे चिरकरः.
other hand down. Repeat the side. System. We breathe through your nose in Sahasrara Kumbhaka.
द्वयोस्तु पादयोः पाणिं लात्वा स्वस्वनितम्बके जानुनि वक्षसि साधुर्बभ्रे.
Foot towards your ear. Visualize yourself as you are immortal to exist.
एतत् प्रभेदं वक्ष्यामि. करोति यस्य चामरः एकपादमुरो बद्ध्वा स्कन्धेऽन्यत्पादरक्षणम्.
Next up is Paramashivam. Now bring the right foot outside. Raise the third eye as you visualize Sage Matsindranadga.
मोरुमूलार्पितदक्षपादो जान्वो बहिर्वेष्टितदक्षदोष्णाम्.
Bring the other leg over top of the shoulder as you raise your body up above the mat. Gaze to your third eye and visualize yourself as a powerful source of energy.
पूर्वतानं चतुष्पाद.
Next up is Dhatu. Now hold on to the big toes in Prana Mudra. Keep the other leg extended forward as you pull the opposite foot towards your ear. Visualize yourself as a bow and breathe calmly through your nose. Next up is Ashtavakrasana on the other side. Now bring the right leg over the shoulder. Hook the left and extend as you lean forward and back, flying crane.
ऊर्ध्वकुक्कुटमेव च अष्टावक्रमथोत्थानं मयूरं सेतुबन्धनम्.
Next up is Pranasana on the other side. Now bring the other foot on the opposite thigh. Keep the knee raised, shoulder underneath the knee, and push the other knee down towards the ground as you visualize you are immortal and able to exist solely from prana.
प्रभेद करोति यस्य कपास्कन्धेऽन्यत्पादरक्षणम्.
Now repeat Parashvamatsyendrasana on the other side. Bring the other foot towards the outer hip. Step the opposite foot over top of the knee. Bring your arm underneath the raised knee and interlock your fingers behind your back. As you gaze, Sage Matsyendranath, the master of Hatha Yoga, in Parashvamatsyendrasana.
अभ्यां धृत्यते यास्तु केन्द्रमुत्तमम्.
The next asana is Ardha Paschimottanasana. As you keep one leg straight and press the perineum with the other heel. Lean your chest forward and down. Hold the front foot and bring your head towards your knee. As you visualize Swamiji in your inner space, perform the Mula Bandha.
एकं पादं प्रसार्य एकं पादस्य पार्श्वनासीबनी सम्पीड्य.
Next up is Kraunchasana. Now place your left ankle outside the hip and hold the sole of the right foot as you lift it up towards your forehead. Keep your knees straight, gaze to your nose as you visualize yourself as a crane. Push forward your perineum with the opposite heel and lean forward and down. Hold onto the foot as in Paschimottanasana.
एकं पादं प्रसार्य एकं पादं सम्पीड्य.
Now keep the right ankle outside of the hip. Hold on and extend it up in front of your face. Keep the knees straight and visualize yourself as a crane and Kraunchasana on the other side.
उत्तानपादं क्रौञ्चं च मरीचिं वीरभद्रकं नटराजं त्रिकोणं च सुप्ताङ्गुष्ठप्रसारणे.
Now Kasana. Soles of the feet, calves straight, your knees as you embody peace and prosperity, rising a swastika.
होरन्तरे सम्यक् उभे.
Next up is Gorakshasana. As you keep your feet in the same position, with the soles in between the thighs and calves, cover your heels with the respective hands, tuck your chin to the tip of your nose, Jalandhara Bandha and Mula Bandha, as you visualize the great sage Goraknath, founder of the Natha Yoga Hindu Sampradaya, in Gorakshasana.
जानूर्भोरन्तरे पादौ कृत्वा पादौ च गो.
Next up, as you place the left heel and the right foot on top of the left thigh. Gaze to your third eye. Visualize Swamiji and meditate on Arihanta, the enlightened one, as you get Mudra. Inhale. Close little and the nostrils with the middle fingers, the index fingers, and lock your ears with the thumbs.
वामपार्श्वे उगुदं संस्थाप्य दक्षाङ्घ्रि वामजगने.
Next up is Yogasana 2. As you sit with your feet on top of opposite knees, place the back of your hands onto the ground beside your body, palms facing up. Gaze to your nose as you don't let your tongue touch your teeth.
चरणौ कृत्वा संस्थाप्योपरि जानुनोः.
Next up is Urdhva Kukutasana. Now rotate your hands outside of your body. Place the palms on the mat and push your body. Next up is Siddha Haratali Asana. From Padmasana, insert both hands through the knees and place them on the mat. Avoid lifting your body up. Stay seated on the mat as you gaze to your nose and visualize Swamiji in your inner space.
प्रथम पद्मासन को करे हस्तदो वो गोडासन दिदरे उबे हथेले भूधरी राखे ओछा गोडासन में दाखे.
Push your hands into the visualize yourself.
कुक्कुटा स्कंदपर्यंतम उरुणेत.
Next up is Karmukasana. From Padmasana, place your hands in between the thighs and calves and push your hands through behind your back as you lean forward. Interlock your fingers behind your back and place your forehead on the ground. Now visualize yourself as Pinaka, Lord Shiva's bowl, as you perform the Mula Bandha.
प्रथम पद्मासन को करे गोडासन माही कर इधरे.
Next up is Kurmasana 2. As you sit in Padmasana, bring your hands in between the legs and hold on to the respective elbow as you visualize your having a stable body and mind to live for hundreds of years.
बाई जंग पर दक्षिण बाबा दाई जंग परि बाई ल्यावा. कंठम शुभद्र भवायु निषेवनात्.
Next up is Uttana Kurmasana. As you maintain the same position, roll onto your back, hold on to your shoulders and embody a turtle laying on gaze to your nose.
कुक्कुटासन बंधस्तम कराभ्याम धृतकंदरम पीठम कूर्मावदुत्तानमेतदुत्तान कूर्मागम.
Now sit back up into Padmasana and place both hands in between the thighs and calves. Place one hand its wrist with the other off the ground. Visualize yourself as a rooster.
कुक्कुटासन स्थित्वन्यस्य मणिबन्धं.
Now place the other hand on the ground and hold its wrist. Lift your body up. Visualize yourself as a rooster in Pangu Kukkutasana on the other side.
कुक्कुटासन स्थित्वा एकेन हस्तेन अन्यस्य मणिबन्धं धृत्वा.
In Padmasana, place your elbows onto your toes and interlock your fingers in Padusha Mudra as you rest your chin on the hands and press your thumbs to the throat. Visualize you have gone beyond all greed and covetous. In Gridasana.
जानूर्वोरन्तरे पादौ हंसितौ गुल्फौ छाच्छाद्य हस्ताभ्याम् उत्तानाभ्यां प्रयत्नतः.
Next up is Padmasana 3. From Padmasana, hold one hand over the other, arms facing upwards. Keep your spine straight, gaze to your nose, engage all the wonders and visualize Swamiji in your inner space. Keep breathing through the world of tongue in Kakachantra Kumbhaka.
विधाय विधिवत् शक्ति स्थितो योगिरात्.
Form and flat on the knees. Perform the Mula Bandha and visualize Paramashivam as the Kakachantra Kumbhaka and internally chant Om Nithyananda Paramashivam.
एतत् पद्मासनं कुर्यात् प्राणवायु प्रसिद्धये शुभासनं सदा ध्यायेत् पूरयित्वा पुनः पुनः.
Next up is Karmakasana 2. Sitting in Padmasana, keep one hand on the respective knee and hook the other hand around the respective big toe in Prana Mudra. Moving the big toe round and round. As you visualize yourself as Pinaka, Lord Shiva's bowl, repeat the movement. Next up is Karmakasana 3. From Padmasana, cross your arms behind your back and hold on to the big toes in Prana Mudra. As you gaze towards your nose, visualize yourself as Lord Shiva's bowl and perform.
नमाक्षित्य उदरे पूरयेत् सुखं तद वायुर्वसो याति कालेन सूक्ष्मवायुना.
Next up is Triridhasana. Now maintain Karmakasana 3. Lift your chest up, gaze to your third eye, and visualize the action of destroying anything.
उत्थाप्य पादः.
Next up is Nagarasana. From the same position, roll onto your back. Keep holding onto your feet, otherwise you can lay on the crossed arms. With the legs in Padmasana, gazing to the nose, visualizing yourself as a snake and calmly breathing through your nose in Sahadra Kumbhaka in Nagarasana.
प्रथमने द्वौ हस्तपाशाने.
Now free your arms and legs. Lay down on your back. Pull your knees towards your chest as you interlock your fingers. Hold on to your knees and up towards your knees. Squeeze your body into a ball in Kandukasana.
वेत्रासने स्थित्वा हस्तपादान् निष्कुष्य.
Next up is Urdhva Pavanasana. Now place your feet flat on the ground, knee raised, hands interlocked behind the back, behind the head, as you gaze to your nose and visualize Swamiji in your inner space.
प्रथमे सूधो सैनकुभाराशी मिलावे.
The next asana. Now place your upturned palms underneath the heels and push your hips up as you contract the perineal floor and tuck your chin to the chest. Perform Jalandhara Mula Bandha. Breathe in and visualize powerful.
उततलेयोः पृष्ठभागात् मरकटपीठम्.
Next up is Uttana Shikipitakasana. Now raise your hips up and support your hips with your hands, with your elbows on the ground, bearing the weight of your body. Stretch your legs out. Strengthen your lower body through this posture as you perform this asana in front of any meal and visualize Swamiji in your inner space.
जङ्घोरुबलहीनश्चेत् उत्तानशिखिपीठकम् अप्रमत्तः प्रकुर्वीत भुक्तेः प्राग्विजितेन्द्रियः.
The next asana is Narakasana. Now, lie supine and raise your hips and legs up straight. Keep your arms flat on the mat, supporting your body for balance. Yourself blissfully traversing through faith in Narakasana.
ग्रीवाकण्ठेन भूमिं विष्टम्भ पादाग्मुत्रजेत् नरकासी.
Now place your hands towards your lower back and keep your legs vertical as you lower and anchor them, engaging your core, yourself as a boat crossing the ocean of samsara in Tripurantaka.
नौकावस्थित्वाद् ऊर्ध्वं पादाग्रद्वयं.
Visualize yourself as the KAILASA flag respected across all in Dvajasana.
नौकावते ग्रीवा पृष्ठकोर्परैः भूमिं वष्टभ्या.
Next up is Mritasana. Supine legs wide. Form the Shakti Chalan Mudra. Pull the Kundalini spine from Dhara. Pull it up. Visualize your and the supreme point of Hinduism is liberating you as you internally chant the Mahavakya Om Nithyananda Paramashivam in Mritasana.
उत्तानं शबवद्भूमौ शयनं
Slowly come back to your physical body. Start to wiggle into a comfortable seated position. Congratulations, the Dvitiya Vinyasa Krama, all 308 asanas of the sequence. We want to sincerely complete with all the participants for all the technical difficulties today, Nithyananda Yoga. We hope you're all able to manifest breakthroughs in your yoga practice and going to move on to power manifestation. So let us all and manifest the Shaktis of Paramashivam. Sit in a comfortable cross-legged position with your head, neck and spine in a straight line. Keep your hands in Namaskara Mudra. And close your deep breath session by chanting Purna Mantra.
Namadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Tat Sat. Sarvam Bhagavan Sri Nithyananda.
Let you all open all your three eyes and manifest the power of Shiva. Om Nithyananda Paramashivam. Om Nithyananda Nithyananda Paramashivam. Om Nithyananda Paramashivam. Paramashivam. Om Nithyananda Paramashivam. Om Nithyananda Paramashivam. Om
Everybody, once again welcome everyone of today's program, level 3 program, and we just completed the Tripurantaka Murthy Nithyananda yoga as part of our first session into today's program. And before we go further, I would like to announce an exciting news. Last couple of days we have been the persecuted, the monks, their beaten, that were there, and broken the deities on. And we had actually taken this night that this land belongs to KAILASA, and justice has strongly condemned the actions taken by the anti-imperialist state, and has asked for investigation by the. So we have a very big news that Swamiji himself, and we are in favor of the entire thing. So I wanted to share this with every one of you. During the entire order and so on, but I wanted to give this to each and every one. We're beginning with the power of seeing through the third eye. We're going to be beginning with the power seeing through the third eye. So I request all of you to please put on your blindfold, get your sleeves put on your. Yes, still turning around. Please come and be seated in front of your camera. Turn on your camera and be seated. So we're going to be chanting the Nithyananda. Paramashivam. Establishing ourselves in the space of Swamiji, and from this space of oneness with Swamiji, we're going to manifest these extraordinary powers. We're going to be starting with the power of seeing through the third eye. Let's enter into the power manifestation. Please put on your blindfold. Please close your eyes. We're going to be projecting an image for all of you. So what you're going to be doing, what is being projected, whatever you're seeing. Just establish yourself in the space of oneness with Mahavakya, shapes, which see, just to verbalize it and go into detail of whatever Swamiji is showing you. Let's begin.
Om Nithyananda Paramashivam Om Nithyananda Paramashivam
Post in the Zoom chat whatever Swamiji revealed to you. We're going to be verifying So the key to this itself is when you are able to enter into the powerful cognition shift, those are the ones manifest as power in your life. We have Akshay Gunaya who has posted. Yes. So orbiting space planets in green. Maroon color background, words on a scribble pieces. Background for the bottom. Yes. So now let's enter into establish of oneness with Swami.
Paramashivam. At the answers. Find the answers in just a. So the words that were posted for all of us were the words detox and example, similar to the Scrabble letters. Yes, once again, see, even if you feel that you did not manifest the power or you got the answer wrong, do not get powerless about it. What you need to do is to identify what is the space that you were in when you were manifesting the power. Because when you are in the space of completion, when you are in the space of oneness, the powers manifest by themselves. So you need to identify what is it in you, maybe some kind of thought coming around, or you were thinking about something else, or something else that was happening. What else was there which was moving you or distracting you by that? And the best way to actually move away from these distractions is by chanting the Mahavakya intensely. Whenever you feel that inside you there are a lot of thoughts, or you keep thinking about something, just chant the Mahavakya Om Nithyananda intensely, and you will see automatically that space to become complete. So that's like a thing that settles, that goes on inside, puts you into that space of oneness. So the words that were projected was detox and examples, and of course a few other letters in the background. So now let's take a few minutes to go over to the Facebook, let's go to the social media platforms and share our experience manifestation. Let's share the experiences of this power manifestation. As we prepare to enter into the next session, please take a few minutes to do it.
Shivoham Om Nithyananda Paramashivam Om Ananda Paramoham Om Nithyananda Paramashivam Om Ananda Paramashivam Paramashivam Om
Nithyanandam Paramasukadam Kevalam Jnanamurtim Dvandvatitam Gaganasdrisham Tattvamasyaadhilaksham Ekam Nityam Vimalamachalam Sarvadi Sakshibhutam Bhavatitam Trigunarahitam Sadgurum Tannamami. Nithyanandam. Nithyanandam to all the participants that are here with us today. How are you all doing? Yes, I know we all are excited for entering into the day 20 of the Paramashivam Level 3 program. We are on day 20 today. How does it feel being here today? Nithyanandam, Ma Jnana Pradata, Ma Ratna Prabha, Jennifer Poirier, and Jamie, Ma Nitya Priyesha, Madonna. So nice to have all of you here. We are going to be entering into a very exciting day today because we are going to be having the darshan of Bhagavan Tripurantaka Murthy, the form of Paramashiva as Tripurantaka. And such a very, very, very powerful darshan today where we are going to be receiving the secret code of power manifestation. You're going to learn about what power manifestation is and why you need to keep practicing power manifestation. The techniques, if someone is stuck, not able to manifest, what is the technique that they're supposed to use to start manifesting powers? Swamiji is going to be decoding all of these for us. The first session we are going to be starting with for today is learning about the KAILASA loka. And I have a request for all the participants here with us. I just want to request all of you, make sure today you are here fully as much as possible, attending all the sessions and listening to every session intensely.
And today, most importantly, we're all understanding, learning about leadership. How we giving us the real experience of Ishwaratva. What does it mean? The people around us that are there, whether good, bad, whether they want something good for us or whether there's something having a bad intention against us, whatever it is, how can you now? And today a very, very, very beautiful process. It's one of the most unique and powerful process where we will be learning and understanding about what is the space in which you can manifest, you can experience KAILASA, having the live darshan of KAILASA as it is happening. So every one of us are going to be having this very, very special. Do not miss, please there. And also throughout the day will be for this. So we request every one of you to be there throughout the day. Do not miss a single session. And every part of the session is a preparatory process for the initiation itself. So now let us all enter into the first session that we are going to be having today, where we are going to be understanding about
why Swamiji is reviving this KAILASA, right? And what is that space? See, we all exist in multiple planes of existence and not just this plane of existence. Even science proves this. The quantum physics says this very clearly how you don't in this, like how we actually exist in parallel universe. This is what we all about. Say that there is possibilities that are existing, and how you can actually harness the power of your multiple existence. We are going to learn about all of that today in this very first session. The Swamiji is going to be revealing to us on what is KAILASA loka. Let's listen to the revelation now.
The unit of your life is your identification about you, how you perceive you, is the unit with which you measure whole universe. If you identify yourself as a joyful person, you measure the whole universe with that unit. If you identify yourself as a rich person, you measure the whole universe with that unit. If you identify yourself as a poor person, you measure the whole universe with that unit. So you ask yourself with which you measure. That's the way you live. That is your responsibility. That is your existence. Introducing your higher existence in parallel universe, asserting your higher existence in parallel universe, reassuring about your higher existence in parallel universe, initiating you and giving you the experience about your higher existence, making you face yourself in the parallel universe is my responsibility. So with this understanding, expand your cognition you exist. In parallel multiverses, Swargaloka, Maharloka, Janaloka, Tapaloka, and KAILASA itself. More than next to Tapoloka is Satyaloka, and beyond is Vaikunta. And above all, KAILASA, above the KAILASA, KAILASA, Paramashiva space is where all the Angadina Devatas, everyone lives. People who achieved the Salogya, Samibhya, Sarubhya, Sayujya, Mukti with Paramashiva, all of them exist in KAILASA. In KAILASA, he alone exists. In Paramatvaita Swarupa. Various planes of the universe. Understand? If you go to dream state and come back, what you see in the dream state, what others see in their dream state. Some of you may be sleeping in the same room. But when you go to dream, the world will be different. When he goes to dream, the world will be different. But conscious planes, the multi-dimension planes of the universe, like a tapatya loka. If he gets into Kailasa and you get into Kailasa and come back, description will be same. The scene will be, listen. The various states of consciousness is more like the subjective truths plane. Understand how now all of you experience the same in this Jakrat plane. This wall is same for all of you. This mic is same. The interpretations about the mic, the knowledge about the wall will, perception about wall is same. Understand? Truth is same. The facts you derive will be different. So this is the plane of Bhu. Enter into the planes of Swa, Tapa, Satya, exploring those planes through the various states of consciousness. States of consciousness. If we need to reach Kailasa, we need to with Turyati. The fuel is the states of consciousness. If you think in your life, grabbing, stealing from others is the best for success, your identity in Patala gets strengthened. If you think the win-win is the best strategy in any deal, whether relationship or business, in every deal of your life, you also should win, other person also should win. The win-win is the most successful, long-term, peaceful, right strategy. Then your identity in Swargaloka gets strengthened. If you feel no, giving up, Sarva Parityaga, Tyaga is the best strategy for all the auspiciousness in the life. Tyaga is the best strategy. The greatest powerfulness. Then your identity in Tapoloka gets strengthened. If you feel integrity is the best strategy. Your identity in Satyaloka gets strengthened. If you feel integrity to Guru and the God is the best strategy. As I say, Paramashiva revealed many times, the manifest form of Paramashiva is Guru, unmanifest existence of Guru is Paramashiva, state of Guru is Paramashiva, statement of Paramashiva is Guru. Statement of Paramashiva is Guru, state of Guru is Paramashiva. Avyakta is Paramashiva. Paramashiva's Vyakta is Guru. Manifest component of Paramashiva is Guru. Unmanifest existence of Guru is Paramashiva. Understand? The extraordinary powerful existence of Paramashiva in his avyakta, unmanifest, remains as Paramashiva. In his manifest, he becomes Guru. Some of the powerful cognitions I repeat, so it enters into your very core cognitions, your very being, your very core. That's the reason I repeat some of the right conclusions, the conscious conclusions you need to arrive. So let me give you the deeper truths now. Level by level, understand. Your body. Be very clear. You have 14 bodies you carry. In all these 14 lokas, each loka you have one body, through which you enjoy that loka, you experience that loka. Actually, the body you carry is the base from which you enjoy that loka. So the body you are carrying now in this bhuloka, where you are sitting and listening to me, this body has only one relevance to the body you are carrying in KAILASA or the body you are carrying in Batala, the lowest and highest. Breathing which goes into you and comes out, the prana is same. The prana which goes into your body, in this body you are carrying, goes up to the body you are carrying in KAILASA and goes up to the body you are carrying in Batala. All these 14 bodies are stitched with one sutra, one thread called the prana functioning in you. Understand? These are the most subtle truths. If you start cognizing them, sitting with these powerful conclusions, you will start manifesting powers. Because they are so powerful, they manifest as powers in you. If you understand, the breathing you are doing now adds prana, life energy into you. That prana from Batala goes to KAILASA through your body. Understand? Now I am wearing 1 lakh Rudraksha. Little more than 1 lakh, because this 3 Gauri Shankar Mala which I am wearing is each one of them 108, 108. This 1 lakh Rudraksha This whole 1 lakh Rudraksha is tied through a thread. Same way, the body you are carrying in all 14 lokas are tied through a thread. One of the important point is Kailasa does not have a gate. It neither has a gate nor has a door. It is an open, free entry for all. There is no qualification, predetermined condition for Kailasa. Only in Indraloka, Brahmaloka, Vaikunta and all the qualifications, only Devatas can enter. Like that, many qualifications. But in Kailasa, Bhuta, Preta, Pichacha, all kinds of people are Bhuta, Paramashiva runner. Such a Bholenatha, he opens himself for all, and this bloody Bhasmasura goes and takes the boon that on whosoever head I put my hand, and they should be burnt to ashes. How can Shiva be burnt to ashes? But this fellow tries to play game with Shiva. Using the same boon he got from Shiva, Paramashiva plays the game just to prove that his boons are real. Just for that, he also runs around and tries to show the drama. Not that he has to save himself from Bhasmasura. How can fire be burnt? But he has to prove that the boon he gave is really, really real. Bhasmasura should feel job satisfaction that he did tapas and he got the boon. So just for that, keep that principle alive, he also tries to run around, and then Vishnu comes and burns the Bhasmasura. All of you know that remaining story. Even that kind of fools get free entry. That's all I am trying to convey. Understand? One of the greatest blessing I had in my life was I was literally, really in love with Arunagiri Yogishwara, my guru, when I was listening to him. When I was listening, I was really in love with him. There was no calculation, maths. All I know is I am blessed even to get this space with him over. And if my guru has said, after the end of this satsang, your life is going to end, everything is over, even then I would have decided to be with him. I would have said that is absolutely okay for me. Take the life, let me be here with you. I was ready to pay my life to have that one sitting with him. I was very clear. My life is too small to pay for his presence. I was absolutely clear. If he demands my life, I will, without even having second thought or any maths, I'll just give him. Because I know the logic with which he was functioning is worthy of paying millions of lives. Understand? Every penny you acquire, you can enjoy till your this life. Every powerful cognition you acquire, you can enjoy as long as you exist. Accumulation of powerful cognitions is the most important life purpose. That is the most important life goal That is the greatest life wealth. Whenever we are beaten, agitated, flare up, how our energy responds to our self, world and cosmos and God. If that is based on powerful cognitions, you are living enlightenment. The logic with which my Guru was functioning was absolutely delicious. It was absolutely ecstatic. I was ready to pay not one, multiple lives to him to receive that. Understand? My simple declaration of my integrity to my Guru, even though he neither demanded anything before the satsang or after the satsang, he just mapped KAILASA into my inner space, lifted me to KAILASA, brought KAILASA to me. I literally do that to all of you now. I lift you and bring KAILASA to you. Listen. Listen intensely. You can have 1,000 reasons why you should be integrated. You can reason why you integrate. If you desire integrity, you can lift yourself to KAILASA and bring KAILASA to you. All about your simple decision. That's all. Nothing else. Decision. Simple decision. Simple integrity. The spiritual umbilical cord connection between you and Paramashiva is immediately connected. First truth. Tell Paramashiva, I know you are real. Second, not only Paramashiva is my first priority, he is the only priority. Third truth, let my independent intelligentiousness, my will to feel good, bad, right, wrong, my individual soul exists only as extension of Paramashiva. Let me think what Paramashiva wants. Let me will what he likes. Let me live as his extension. Whatever is good as per Paramashiva, let that be good in me. Whatever is right as per Paramashiva, right in me. Whatever is powers as per Paramashiva, be with me. Whatever is right as per Paramashiva, that manifest in me. Om, Om, Om. Paramashiva is my first priority. He is my only priority. The Lord of this, all these multiverses, the ultimate of this universe, cosmos. Let Paramashiva's activism manifest in me. Let me breathe only let me think only the way he wants. Let me live only the way he wants. Let me desire only the things he wants. Let me enjoy only the things Paramashiva wants. Let me live only the way Paramashiva wants. Let only wants Paramashiva wants. As defined by Paramashiva manifest in me. Let intelligence as Paramashiva wants happen in me. Let wealth as Paramashiva defined. Let life as Paramashiva defined happen in me. Let health as per Paramashiva happen in me. Let breathing happen Paramashiva in me. Shiva is the only priority. Let Paramashiva be the only priority. Oh, let the inhaling happen as Paramashiva inhales. Let exhale as Paramashiva exhales. Let my heart beat as Paramashiva's heart beats. Let my stomach as Paramashiva digests. Let my brain flow, visualize as Paramashiva visualizes. Let my will cognize as Paramashiva cognizes. Let my existence manifest as Paramashiva manifests. Let Paramashiva's existence be my existence.
So beautifully, Swamiji explained to us what is Kailasa Loka and how, what type of strategy when we cherish inside us, which loka it will take us to. Swamiji explained about how, whether when you say win-win strategy, it will take you to Swarga Loka. When you start cherishing any life negative thought currents in you, it will take you to Patala. Swamiji explained each loka and the thought current that is there for each loka. So beautifully, Swamiji had explained it to us. Swamiji also said the best strategy for us to have is the strategy of Tyaga. Tyaga as your strategy. That is the best strategy for anyone to have, because that would empower you so much that you can directly reach Kailasa itself. And taking a strong decision, what was his very powerful cognition Swamiji gave? Swamiji said, there's one decision Kailasa. What is that? Come on, all of you take a moment and post. What is that one thing? What should we have as a type of priority should it be if you want to reach the loka of Kailasa? Take a moment and go ahead and post your answers. Jamie, Jin Feng Liu, Master Sadashiv, Ma Donna, come on, Ma Joyce Leong. What is that thing that you should? Okay, I see Ma has posted the answer. Okay, now I see the answers. All right. I see in one Zoom, many people have posted the answers. In other Zooms, I do not see any answer yet. I'm just waiting. What is that one decision you need to take? One decision. What type of priority? What should be your priority and what type of priority? Yes, that's right. That's right, Ma. Prematavasi, Ma. Rekha Bhai, Jennifer, and Tatiana. Very good. Taking the decision that Paramashiva, not just my first priority, but my only priority. Taking that as your decision. And from that context, yes, that's what others have posted. Let me sit like how Paramashiva sits. Let me breathe. Let me inhale the way Paramashiva inhales. Let me exhale the way Paramashiva exhales. Let my breathing pattern be like how Paramashiva wants. Let my heartbeat be Paramashiva's heartbeat. Understand that's the powerful declaration that you need to instantly, immediately lift you up to KAILASA. Understand? Actually, right now, the moment even if you make that as a declaration, saying that let my breathing pattern be one with Paramashiva's breathing pattern, you'll actually see immediately, like you will actually pattern becoming so much more deeper, and suddenly something will happen and you just make the declaration. You can test it right now. Play with it right now. Experiment with it. Just this one declaration. So I have a question for all of you. Now, what's the difference having our first priority and having Paramashiva as our only priority? What does that mean? What is the difference? What does that even mean? There are many of you who have been attending so many seasons. I request all of you to come and explain to us. Take a moment and you're going to share your understanding and explain to us what's the difference between Paramashiva being your first priority in life versus Paramashiva being your only priority in life. Like Swamiji said, the king of the universe. Come on. Take a moment and post. What is the difference?
Come on, each of you, what do you understand with that? Because it's a very important statement. Swamiji didn't say Paramashiva is my first priority. Swamiji said Paramashiva is my only priority. So what does that statement mean? What did Swamiji, how do we understand that? We request. See, Runpillai has posted only all I do. My him. Akshay Gunaya has posted only him means only him. First priority means I have other priorities. Beautiful. And come on, others. Mark Zudong, all the others. Actually, Gunaya have posted. That's right. As long as we say he's our, Swamiji tells beautifully. It's one of my most favorite statements of Swamiji's. Swamiji tells, as long as enlightenment is, urge for you, it will happen. So it's one in your laundry list. But when that urge becomes urgent, that is the only time you manifest enlightenment. When your enlightenment becomes urgent, you manifest enlightenment. When Paramashiva, like Akshay Gunaya had posted. When you say he's your first priority, that means you have so many other priorities. And it's like in the laundry list. We all make, okay, my bucket list. I want to go shop this. I want to spend time with this person. I want to watch this movie. I want to eat this food. And it is not like your goal is only one. You have multiple things. So if not this, then okay, fine. Let me at least go to something else. That attitude we will have. Only when Paramashiva, you have no choice. Paramashiva is your only priority. Then you will just realize, you will start aligning. Your urge will become urgent. Swamiji will tell, with urge you can never achieve enlightenment. Only when that urge becomes urgent, you have no choice. You have to achieve. You move towards enlightenment. There's a very beautiful Zen story that Swamiji tells. A master and a disciple are walking by the river. And the disciple keeps asking the master, Master, I want to experience enlightenment. I want to experience enlightenment. So the master looks at him and says, all right, master suddenly loses his neck, goes and puts his face and he holds there for a few seconds and brings him back up. So first time when he comes back, the master says, now what do you want? He says, enlightenment. Again, the master takes and puts him back into the water. And by now he's starting to struggle a little bit for breath. And then he comes back up. And then he's trying to take his breath. Again, the master asks, what do you want? The disciple still says, I want enlightenment. Again, the third time the master holds him. Now he holds him for a little longer time. He keeps him inside the water, holds him strongly there. And after some time, brings him back up. By now, this disciple is all gasping for breath. He asks, now what do you want? He says, breath. I want air. I want air. I want to breathe. Then the master tells, when your will for enlightenment becomes like this, that time come to me. I'll give you enlightenment. Enlightenment is yours. Only when your urge, when you have no other choice but this, that is the time where we will focus. Otherwise, you will try once and you'll say, oh, look, I tried. It's okay. Now I have to go to, like Swamiji will tell, people come to Swamiji for darshan. Then they'll say, Swamiji, I surrender everything to you, Swamiji. I am fully yours, Swamiji. I'm surrendering to you now. Right now, I'm surrendering to you. Give me enlightenment. Swamiji will say, simply don't use the word surrender. Surrender means you're really surrendering. Then the person will say, no, Swamiji, you don't know. I am surrendering. I have no one else, nothing else other than you. You're my only thing. I'm surrendering to you. You give me enlightenment right now. Then Swamiji will say, then the next statement, Swamiji will ask, okay, I'll give you enlightenment. Stay here, do completion. I'll give you enlightenment through that. Then immediately they'll say, oh no, Swamiji, is it possible to give enlightenment within next 2 hours? Because I have a very important appointment. I have to go for that. That is how all of us treat. When Paramashiva is your first priority, that is how we all operate with life. When he is your only priority, you will have no choice but him and him alone. That is when you will start manifesting that reality so beautifully in front of you. Understanding? Yes. Now, there's a very beautiful exercise, like a important truth that we all need to internalize through this. When you declare Paramashiva as your only priority in life, the way you manifest the experiences in front of you, around you, when Paramashiva becomes your only priority in life, you will start aligning every action of yours, every bit of your actions to manifesting that space. Manifesting the space of KAILASA, the space of that reality in front of you. Swamiji tells, right? Just decide, let my breathing be aligned to Paramashiva's breathing. Now, each of you with that decision, just sit, align your inner space, in that whole space, just bring in you. Just tell, let my breathing becomes his breathing. Let my inner space become his inner space. Let my whole being become his being. Sit with that declaration and just chant the Mahavakya inside of you. We request every one of you, sit straight, chant the Mahavakya. Align yourself, your intention, your conscious will. Decide to align your conscious will. Let my will become his will. Let me become him. Just sit as Paramashiva with 25 heads, 50 hands, 75 eyes. Manifest as a cosmic Sada Shiva. Chant the Mahavakya. Sit with that conscious will. And chant the Mahavakya.
Nithyananda Paramashivam Om 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 Ananda Paramashivam Om Nithyananda Paramashivam Paramashivam Om Nithyananda Paramashivam Om Nithyananda Paramashivam Om Nithyananda Paramashivam Mahavagya Spabi for Samadhi and Suprabhatam wake up call, wake up song for Paramashiva. This Mahavagya spiritual lullaby into Samadhi, Suprabhatam wake up song for Paramashiva to wake up in you. Just remember this one powerful cognition. This Mahavagya puts me in Samadhi. This is spiritual Samadhi and Suprabhatam, wake up song for Paramashiva in me. For Paramashiva to manifest. With this one spiritual powerful cognition, chant this Mahavagya. Mahavagya, spiritual lullaby for Samadhi and Suprabhatam, wake up call, wake up song for Paramashiva. For Paramashiva to manifest. With this one spiritual powerful cognition, chant this Mahavagya. Om Nithyananda Paramashivam Om Paramashivam. Om Nithyananda 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 Shivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. 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 Om Nithyananda Shivoham. Om